Can't you see that I am a raver? In my heart,
Welcome, one and all, to another WTFL. This is Platinum here. We are on round 10 and we're at Mexico. And guys, I am starting a bit early because there's someone I need to reintroduce to the channel again. This guy has been one of my partner in crime for many races in the past, and I'm happy to have him in here again. Cairo, bro, say hello to the fans.
Bro. Hello, fans. Hello, everybody. Happy to be back with the one and only Ferret. All the best, as usual. So hopefully you all enjoy the show tonight.
Yeah. So we've got a few people in the chat. So obviously Ian, even oi. He doesn't know proper English, does he?
No, he doesn't.
And then we've got Halsey there, who's also AKA Adam Hills. I'll tell you what, when I hear Adam Hills and I instantly think of the comedian Adam Hills, who is like one of my favorite comedians in the world. So imagine if it's the same person.
Oh, I know. Just imagine.
If it was the same person, I would be over the fucking moon.
Just imagine that. Everything would be so funny on his stream with him racing.
Yeah, he says I'm funnier, but I doubt it. Mate, you've probably got 2 full legs and half a brain. So, to be honest, actually, I really should be nice to Halsey because so basically the guy is basically him and Curly has got me going across to Purple Sector on a Saturday, guys. So if you are available, tune in on a Saturday for Purple Sector. You'll see some epic racing over there as well. So it's like similar standards to this, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some unreal drivers. So, we've got obviously you're going to be watching Joe Boyle is someone to watch. He excelled last week. Absolutely fantastic. But some of the drivers at Purple Sector are like at another level. So
I might have to tune in then on one Saturday.
Yeah, tune in, join in if you want. It's it's all good. Absolutely made up for Purple Sector because it feels like a new home. Do you get me? When you go to a league, and you feel like you just fit in straight away.
Yeah, like we spoke earlier. I'm the same for RPR that I'm in.
Yeah.
So I fitted in, did a few races, but then a spot kind of sort of appeared out of nowhere, and I jumped straight for it, and I can't thank Scotty and everyone for giving me the opportunity, really.
Yeah. So absolutely fantastic. I'm kind of getting just draw my eye to it because we are now counting in to get the qualifying going. So short qualifying, that's 18 minutes of qualifying really. We'll see how these guys do, and then followed by 36 laps of Mexico, which it's a circuit that has evolved brilliantly over the years. I think Sector 3 is just fantastic. The way they utilised a disused baseball field as part of the circuit, and it just makes it a whole different ball game, really, literally. And that final corner, it starts tight and then opens up. It's perfect for a race down to turn 1, which is one of the longest start-finish straights in the whole F1 calendar. I think it is the longest start-finish straight, if I think rightly.
Yes, it is.
It's just it's an epic circuit. There's technical parts, but you can tell Herman Tilke's been playing with this. It's a Herman Tilke special, which anybody who watches any previous streams of mine knows that I cannot stand Herman Tilke when he gets his hands on a circuit. You find Herman Tilke you find some circuits like Bahrain, Malaysia, Mexico, great circuits.
I tell you what,
And then he goes to Kota, and look at that. That's a shit show.
I'm gonna bring this up as well. Then, what do you think if he got his hands on the track for Madrid?
No, well, see, no, but they say it's a street circuit. There's not a lot that people can do about street circuits. Street circuits. I think he done well with what he could have done with Baku. What he'd done with Baku was like, it was the only method he could do. The castle section is dangerous, but
very.
But it's not the worst. But like, there's a lot of circuits out there that he should never have got his hands on. Like, it's just like Kota. It's just one of those circuits I just cannot stand. So we haven't even had anybody out yet. Where is everybody?
No, where is everyone?
Right, so like, we've got Ellie saying good afternoon. Now, Ellie is Scorenzi's better half. So it's and Scorenzi. I don't know if have you ever seen Scorenzi race before?
I've raced with him, and
that's different altogether, then, isn't it?
And I've obviously I'm not sure if I've commentated on him before as well.
I know he's one of those drivers. He's on another level, and I think Scorenzi and Joe Royal are these drivers that we will be watching, along with Tom GoPro in the Ferrari. Another epic driver, Rapid. You know Rapid for years.
Oh yeah, no, I know Rapid.
So Rapid's up there as well with these. But like Ali Ali, I watch his qualifying. So Ali Ali's got I don't know what it is he's got, but he's absolutely excels when it comes to qualifying. His qualifying is fantastic. It's just somehow he seems a little bit more inconsistent when it comes to racing, and it's like his teammate Jack is up there on par with him when it comes to a race. Yeah. And it's quite nice to have that, but it's if Ali could do a qualifying lap after qualifying lap and just being consistent, I think he'd actually win more. He's got that about him. So I think the first driver we've got going on that lap is the Mercedes of Iceman Walker. Last season's gold tier winner, got promoted to platinum. And I'm not saying he's struggling, because I wouldn't call it struggling, because he's still racing the way he does. I think it's just the competition is a bit at a higher standard, so he's not quite there yet. And but we've seen Iceman Walker racing for years, and he's always been he's been a driver that I've always had gratitude for. Oh, nice job! Oh, nice
job. Parked in dangerous location.
He did have a quali ban. So he was just making sure that got put through, and I know Joe Royal has retired because he wants to start at the back. He's not feeling 100%, but that could be different. So, you know who? So I'm going to see Joe Royal. I would love to see whether he can get a podium position. It's going to be tough for him to get the win, but I think he might be able to battle in to get up there, depending on whether there's going to be any incidents or not. So Halsey has reminded me on the thing. So it's the last week of TC. So from next week onwards, there's going to be no TC. The idea is to help promote drivers' abilities. So opening lap of a 1:18.5. We know Iceman Walker can take a bit off that. Nice but strong. It's a decent banker lap. So I know we can take a few maybe a second off that. Maybe it's completely different from time trial. Time trial is perfect conditions all the time. And whereas we get to 1:18.4. So these two drivers were always battling last season, and it seems to be sitting there. So Ali, look at this, a 1:17.3.
I've literally just sat, obviously listening to you while you're going through. I've literally just sat on board that whole lap
with Ali.
With Ali, yeah.
So you can see he's got a good line. I reckon he could take another few tenths off that. To be fair, maybe half a second. Get himself into
1:16s. Just like James. Look at speaking of the 1:16s, James puts himself in the 1:16.8.
A half a second. See, you can see like, watching these drivers race. You can see where they're coming from. Now I'm going to jump on board with Scorenzi. who is starting the lap. So I'm going to do a lap run down now because these don't have turn corner names. So Hermanos Rodriguez circuit, named after the brothers. So into turn 1, 2, 3. There's complex corners of the right hand corners. Watch the exit here because it's so easy to go wide. This is the DRS zone. You want to use this. This is a great opportunity for people to get the overtake in before they get to the chicane of turns 4 and 5. 4 and 5 here. Switch in, switch out. It's not enough time to get yourself right over, and then into turns 6 and 7. It's weird. It's technically 2 corners because of 2 apexes, and then into the slaloms. Now this is the Magnus Beckett-esque corners that Herman Tilke has used on many of his circuits. So obviously this has got 17 corners. It's mixing more. Some of these corners are very different from each other. And wait until sector 3. He's hammered sector 2 there. This is where we slow down a lot. Get this left-hander in here, really tight in, late apex, because you want to get yourself lined up ready for these next 2 corners. And then last corner, turn 17, opens up wide. Tuck yourself into the curve. So 1:16.4, this is a very good time. But I do believe that Scarenzi could take a few tenths off that. I think we may see driver Scarenzi, James, Tom maybe getting a 1:15.9s, maybe. It's going to be a tough call for that, but I can see it happening. So Jack with a banker lap of a 1:17.7, that's not really like him. He's never normally behind Ian, because we all know Ian is only in here on merit. Just because he's the league owner, he kind of automatically gets promoted to platinum.
Yeah.
So I don't even think he's actually good enough to be, to get podiums and gold here, to be fair. So I don't even know why he's in platinum. And you think I'm joking? I'm not, really not. No, so have you ever seen Spinsy race before there, Caro?
No, who hasn't?
Right. So Spinsy, anybody who hasn't seen Spinsy race, last season he joined late. He was the only driver to get back-to-back wins in gold tier, and it wasn't because he was smashing it. He was just consistent, and then he's come into here and he's knocking on the door in the front group. So we have a front group of 6 drivers, and they are normally James, Aaliyah Lee, Jack, Tom, those drivers. Rapids up there. So Spinsy's been knocking at the door for these drivers in this season, and I want to see him get a cheeky win because he deserves it. He really deserves it. Someone who doesn't deserve a win though is the Alpine driver of Jack 99106. But that's a different story altogether.
Yeah, that is a different story altogether.
So the 2 Ferrari drivers, really bad bank collapse here for these 2 Ferrari drivers. So that's he's definitely going to open himself up to a good lap here. I'm expecting a big lap for him. He is a driver who's capable for fighting for podiums. We just need to see the consistency out of him to really match that. Well, anyway, I think he's another driver that could actually cause an upset from time to time. Has a racecraft of a young Lewis Hamilton, been able to take an overtake out of nowhere.
Yeah, but I've seen quite a few of his overtakes, and
he's got the consistency of Lance Stroll. So I do love a character like that where he can battle through and then make a mistake and then battle through again. But and Mr. XL, I boast of this driver. This driver last season was epic. I wouldn't say he's slow. I'd just say inconsistent. He's just making mistakes from time to time, and I don't know whether it's because he's trying to improve himself by getting off TC, or whether he's just not enjoying it. Halsey sticking in a 1:17.8. That's a nice lap there from the Halsey. What else have we got?
Iceman's jumped up. P7.
Yeah, Iceman jumping up to a 1:17.3. So this is the time. This is roughly the time that we were thinking he would probably get from his last banker lap. He can scrape a few more attempts off that, maybe, it might be a tough call being this late in this qualifying session, but but I reckon he can get another good run out, get himself back into pits, get himself a fresh set of rubber on, and get himself back out there. So who do we want to watch? Like I still don't understand why some of these drivers haven't gone out yet, like Jay Hartnell or Duran.
Yeah, well, anyway, he's just coming through the stadium section. Just about to start his own lap as well.
Yeah, sounds good.
So we've got quite a few more of the drivers coming out as well. But drivers that are on their laps will not have anybody in front of them.
Sorry about that. Little lad just had to call me that quick. Right, so yes, just what I do want to see Duran put a good lap in. Duran is one of those drivers. I've seen him improving quite a lot recently. So it's quite nice to see that. Who else are we looking into? Jay Hartnell on an out lap. Let's jump on board to Jay Hartnell because I do believe he's a good driver to watch because he does have a nice line through a lot of corners. Let's see if he can carry the speed through some of these corners because I think that's where he may lack. Really, is getting the maximum speed out. So as we head into turn one, really nice line through that corner. Look at that. See, it's the speed, carrying the speed out. He's got a really good line. A little bit of tweaking at the end there. Screnzy with a 116.0. I'd say that 110.4. Heading into turn 4 and 5 now. This line that Jay Hartnell's got is very nice.
Sarah just getting out of this. Needs a good exit.
Yeah, it's the line. It's just brilliant. It's just carrying the speed through. And the thing is, though, it's like that will come in time. He will. He's getting the right line, or if he keeps practicing that line and then keep pushing, he will at some point then start knocking temps off his time each time he does it. At sector 3, I think that was quite perfect. The speed going through some of those corners is spot on.
It was sort of like half and half on his.
Yeah, 17.3. I reckon if he got a little bit more, get the power down a little bit earlier on some of those corners, he'll take off half a second.
Yeah. Sort of like put the power down a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Don't fight the car too much.
Yeah, but it's go for a later apex so you can afford to put it down earlier.
Yeah.
So a lot of the drivers tend to go for the geographical, not geographical, geometric racing line. The geometric racing line is absolutely brilliant from corner to corner.
Yep.
Okay, it's not perfect for a lap. So when the game makes its algorithm of the perfect lap, it's actually basing it on each corner, not about getting a whole lap on. So you will see corners such as let's have a little quick think of one with a hairpin. Kota.
Ellie, nice job. Sorry guys, nice job. Got DQ'd for parking in a dangerous location, but he's also got a qualifying ban as well.
Yeah. He got disqualified for the qualifying. Forceful disqualification to enact the qualifying ban he got from last race due to a penalty. I think it was a not providing footage. I think it was, but it's following protocol of the league. It's but yeah. So Kota, if you on the last corner of Kota, not last corner, 10, 12, 11. Sorry, turn 11 of Kota, the hairpin, at the top of the track. A late apex on there will give you the best speed for heading into turn 12.
Yep.
But a lot of people don't do that. They follow the geometric line, which that will then send the car from outside, inside, outside, hitting the perfect apex, which is directly in the middle. If you brake a little bit later, rotate the car for more, put a late apex in, you wouldn't be able to put the power down after you rotate before the apex, which gives you the maximum amount of distance to accelerate through a corner. And that will give you the best exit speed, which will give you the best run into the long straights. So it's one of those. It's one of those things.
Mr. Excel's crashed.
Oh no!
Through the S's, just coming up to it now with well anyway. That on the left hand side into the wall.
Yeah, I probably back end must have slipped out and he's hit the wall.
Possibly.
So well anyway, we jump on board with well anyway, because this is a one lap showdown for him. So Scavenzi with 1:16.0. He's on an out lap. I want to see if he can improve. I will be jumping on board with him in a few moments. But Rapid, he's on an out lap. James is on an out lap. These two drivers are very quick, very capable, basically, of winning a race. But I'm really surprised that Marshall, Ian, hasn't got a nosebleed being P4.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's like the guy is probably having a bit of like a hemorrhage, thinking like, "Oh my goodness, I'm gonna die when I start the race."
A lot of curb taken there.
So
from well anyway.
Yeah, a lot of curb, but he hasn't invalidated the lap.
No, he hasn't. So he's still going.
He seems to be putting power down a little bit too early on some of the corners.
Yep.
But he's carrying the speed through, which is actually quite good. The S section is really tough to get right.
That was brave from there. He actually went full throttle all the way through.
Yeah, that was
last
a
part of that.
really good line, really good pace. Is it enough to get a top position? Can he get a front row?
Oh, slide in the rear a bit, fighting it.
I'll tell you what though, it's looking good. It's looking good. Just a bit off, but it's P6.
Nice.
It's a nice lap, but do you know what the thing is? I think he just lost it a little bit from a few corners.
Scrandy's on another good lap here, guys.
Yeah.
He's up in sector 1.
So like, on board of Scavenzi now. Let's see how he does through this. Like sometimes with drivers look like they're going a bit slower than what they are, only because it looks so smooth, and that was smooth.
Yeah,
that was very smooth. Let's see how it goes. So this sector here is where people can tend to lose it. Oh, that late apex! It was so beautiful.
Yep.
I love when someone pinpoints a late apex. I knew he could do it. Knew he could do it. What a lap! Scavenzi 1:15.899. I knew he could do it. I said half a second he could take off from his first attempt, and that was half a second. Freaking hell!
Rapid's 4 attempts up, guys.
See, 4 attempts to the good, and it's still he can still take off a few more attempts here. This is going to be close. He's improved by 4 attempts. It's a great improvement. Oh well, anyway, it's disqualified. Oh no!
Parked in dangerous location. Oh dear.
Maybe. Oh no, he's parked to stay out of the way from someone, hasn't he?
Yeah. I think he was parked because Rapid was coming through as well.
Oh, and Krusty T is joined us, so he was sat up in the back. So Ellie's dropped in like saying something like, "I'll be honest, this romantic stuff is really making me feel a little bit sick." Ellie, my baby is smooth. Yeah, he's driving smooth, but come on, Ellie, cool it down out there, love.
Number one fan.
She is. You know what, I tell you what, like, I love it when someone has a partner who comes in and proper supports them. It
Yep.
really, really, Joe, buzzes me for that because it shows like a solid unity in a relationship.
Yep.
So I might make the joke about it, Ellie, but I actually do love the relationship you and Scarenzi have. So really happy for you. But yeah, I will take the mick. You've got to know this from now. But that was an absolutely epic qualifying. So Scarenzi with a 1:15.899, an absolutely outstanding qualifying. With Rapids equal, I wouldn't say equally, but it's just almost as good as 1:16.176, and then Jack getting a P3 with a 1:16.7, just making it in front of Tom with a 1:16.728, just 15 thousandths in front of.
Cool. Red flag. Red flag. If you can just give it a shout out.
Oh, red flag.
Yeah.
Okay, so red
I
flag.
think it might be late driver coming in maybe.
Yeah. No, I'm calling the red flag because it's the wrong driver.
Okay, red flag.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so red flag. So this is going to be a re-lobby. So we'll wait for the new lobby to pop up, and then we'll switch across. So thanks for Ian for jumping in to do that. Like, so I'll let you get on onto that as well. We try and entertain the fans, but like,
See
Ellie,
you later, boys.
see you later.
See you
Ellie,
later.
you guys are funny.
Oh, you haven't seen or heard anything yet. That's
Yeah.
all I'm gonna say. You haven't
Yeah,
heard or
no.
seen anything yet.
Ellie, I'll tell you what, love.
Cheers, Bobby.
Yeah. It's good. Joe, we try and be funny sometimes. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's just natural.
Yeah, it is.
But like, yeah, I appreciate the compliment. Look at that! All these people just leaving the session. Typical. Right. So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna quit to the main, and we're just gonna we'll have a little discussion. So go on then. Right, you got to tell me, Caro. We haven't spoken for a while, mate.
No. Well,
What did you?
how long's it been?
It's been a few months, mate. It's been a few
Been
months.
a few months. Yeah.
So tell me what have you been thinking about the real F1 lately? The Max Verstappen show, as it also been known as.
Do you know what? I'll be brutally honest with you. I didn't watch a single race. I think the only race I watched was probably maybe Vegas.
Nah, mate. Do you know, I'll tell you what. I will
And
now.
I think.
I know you've upset me. You've
Oh,
upset
there we
me.
go.
You've right, so you've gone right. Yeah. Big F1 fan, but I've not watched a single race. No. You know what? I'll tell you what, right. I can tell you right. So I bet like Ellie has probably watched more races than you last season, and she's probably just she's a Scarenzi fan. She's not an F1 fan.
But that's the thing, though. Why would you want to watch, right? And I'm just hear me out. Why would you want to watch a full F1 season? Now, don't get me wrong.
Yep.
It's happened in other years as well. But why would you watch a season where you've just got
one
competitor that's just fucking? Do you know what I mean?
Oh no, I agree with you. Okay, I agree with you. Right. So here's a question.
Like I say, why would you want to watch an F1 season that doesn't look good? That you've only got maybe one or two, three races where he had to come back or he had engine problems, this, that, and the other, whatever else. But why would you want to watch something for like 2-3.5 hours?
And it's just one person when you know who's going to win it already.
Yeah.
No, I get that. Okay, it's like watching football when it's like watching football over a whole season, and you know if Man City was going to win the league.
Yeah,
It's
you wouldn't want to
you,
watch.
yeah, no, I completely get that. Right, I completely understand where you're coming from on that. I agree with you that you don't like you hate having the same thing. I hated it when it was like, to be honest, I found when Mercedes were very dominant, I found that very boring. Some races were very good because it wasn't every race
Yeah,
that we were winning. But
yeah.
when you win in 19 out of 20 races, or 19 out of 20, it was 19 out of 23? Was it
I think it
21?
was
It was 20, no,
20.
22 out, it was 19 in a row, wasn't it? And it was
Yeah,
22 out of 23.
yeah,
It's just disgusting, isn't it?
yeah. It is, and it's
Um,
not some.
but
And
then you've got to appreciate that Red Bull have made a monster.
oh yeah, I can understand the car. That's granted.
So like, okay, so while we're waiting for this,
Invites are already out as well, I guess.
so anyway, because we're loyal over here to face the supporter. Sorry, I know I do really bad accents, but I can't use my own accent for someone else, can I? Here's a question for you. How many wins did Michael Schumacher achieve over his career? You should know this. Any F1 fan should know this.
Yeah, any F1 fan should know this.
You're not any F1 fan, though, are you? You don't like watching
No.
the races.
And do you know what? Do you know what I'd rather watch?
Paint dry.
No, I'd rather watch MotoGP.
Oh no! When it comes to MotoGP, forget that. It's just the TT because I love seeing people crash.
Oh, yeah, TT, I'd love to go and watch that.
Oh mate, it's horrible. It's horrible. It's not. I'll be honest. It's not. Nah, it's horrible to watch. It's you kind of like you're on edge. You think someone's gonna die all the
Yeah.
time.
Oh, yeah. You think that when you're watching it on TV,
Yeah.
especially the onboards and everything, and
On
access
on
to get
boards
to the walls and shit.
on boards can make you sick.
Oh yeah.
So go on. How many races did Michael Schumacher win? Come on, give me a number. I'll tell you if you're close. Remember, he's second to Lewis Hamilton.
Second to Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I'm gonna stick with Iceman here.
But 90 wins, Iceman. You are very close, mate, but no cigar.
Ooh.
Come on. Last chance, come on. You've got to say one now. You can't piggyback off someone else.
All right. Say about 103.
No. Wait, hold on. Iceman came up with a very good point. He's like, not counting Indianapolis because Rubens went.
Yeah.
Did you know that's brilliant because that is actually an understandable point because Michael Schumacher did not give the place back to Rubens, but Michael Schumacher did give the place back to Rubens on the following race, so that
Yeah,
can go back
he
at
did.
you. So it's 91 technically.
Ooh.
Okay, where was the 1000th race hosted?
I don't know, Gaz, are you joining?
Yeah, if they give me a freaking thing to join on.
There's one in the comms box party.
Oh, one in the comms box. I've been invited, boys and girls. Been invited. Right. So hopefully they've sorted it all out.
Hopefully. Oh yeah, we'll mention as well, drivers that are watching, don't forget you need the same tyres. Well, no, it doesn't matter really, does it?
No, it doesn't matter.
Because they didn't. Yeah, forget I said that. Forget I said that.
Come on, join. There we go. Right, so it was in China. China hosted the 1000th race. What year was the Halo introduced?
T- 20. It's either 18 or 19.
Boom, 2018. Well done. Okay, who supplied the Red Bull engines in 2006? I did not know this until I read it.
It wasn't Honda. I know that.
No, it wasn't Honda. I was
Jag.
actually no, because Jag never actually did their own engines.
No, they didn't, did they?
No.
Mercedes.
No, Mercedes would never give Red Bull an engine. Never.
Ferrari.
It was Ferrari. And who was the predecessor team of the Red Bull race team? You should have it. You should know this. Because you've already said it.
No, I forgot. My head's gone.
Jack, you just said it. Wow. Right.
Oh, what? I'm a dick. Head.
We all know. We all know. Yeah, here's a great question. How many podiums did Pastor Maldonado achieve in his career? Oh, Dara Smith, what's up? It's guys. Oh, it's 5 red lights.
And
they're out, and away we go. Oh, let's see who. Jump on board with Screndy, he's actually got pulled away quite nicely, but Rapid is right up his gearbox.
Yep.
Rapid moving on the outside. Side by side, heading to turn 1. And late braking. Oh, hello, Mr. Ferrari.
What's going on here? Ben's out.
Ben's
5
out.
second time penalty for Tom.
Yeah, severe collision. So Tom the Ferrari did tap the back of Rapid going into turn 1. Braked a little bit too late, and the safety car is now out because of Most Benjamin basically died where we were expecting Ian to die. So
yeah.
Like, detail. We want position change because this is where we want. Dara, how's my good friend doing? Oh, Dara, we're doing great, mate. Good to see you, mate. Are you still racing?
Yeah, Dara. I haven't seen you for a while.
I haven't seen or heard about you crashing out anyway or having a hissy fit. So, so I thought you've got off the radar, mate. So, safety car coming out. This bugs me. I hate safety cars coming out very early in the race. It's just pointless.
Yeah.
But this camera view at Sector 3, where it just kind of hovers over the track a little bit, it's quite nice to see. So, Rapids up 1 place, Squency down 1 place, and that was only down to the fact that it was a turn 1 battle. And I think it would have went back and forth if it wasn't for the safety car coming out.
Yep, and we've got pit stops happening already by the looks of it.
Is it damaged wings? No, I don't think, no. So Tom GoPro, there's a 5 second time penalty, which I think it's
Oh yeah, we've got 1 Red Bull in the pits.
Alright. So yeah, Dara's like he does mostly at the top level of PlayStation. Oh, that'd be great to see, mate. Tell you what, Dara, you should have me on Discord, mate. Drop me a link to any of the races you're in, mate. I'd like to see how you do. Maybe try and get me a commentary job at a top level, because it'd be quite interesting to see. And I think you should recruit some of the drivers from this league as well, mate, if you can, because we've got some very quick drivers.
Yes, we have.
Right, so fantastic. So Doran is catching up now. Hopefully he can catch up very soon, and then we can get back racing again. People to watch. So obviously we're going to be watching the top 5 drivers right now. So that's Rapid, Scarenzi, James, Tom, Jack. So those 5 drivers are to watch. Ali Ali, I want to see him being a bit more consistent. I want to see him battling it. And I want to see Ian staying in the top 10.
Yeah. But like I think it was Jack and Ian that mentioned it. We've got to watch both of the Williams drivers as well on this track. They're supposed to be quick apparently.
Oh. Do apologise, guys. I just like everything's going off at the moment. So it's we're under a safety car anyway, so it's like. What is your opinion of the circuit, really? What do you like? What don't you like about the circuit?
Well, up to now, obviously on this game, the circuit's perfectly fine. But like back on sort of, I'd say maybe from 20 to 22, the track was a little bit difficult to drive with, sort of not having the right, you know, like the physical aspect of driving an F1 car.
Yeah, it felt really slippy, didn't it? And over those years.
So obviously, if you ended up sort of going through the S's where the drivers are coming through now, you make one little mistake out of any of these, you're either going round, or if you ride the curbs too much, then you're either going to get caught on the curbs, or the curbs is just going to spit up, swallow you, and dump you into the wall.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I've heard, let's say the car isn't on this lap, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to do what I normally do, and I'm going to jump on board P3, because this is the perfect location to see when the first car goes off and how the second car reacts.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Waiting for it to go. You know it's going to happen soon. You know it's going to happen soon. Scavenzi's going to be on board for this. And they're off.
Rapid's gone.
He hasn't got away from Scavenzi. And James is still there with him. It seems that James reacted better than what Scavenzi did.
Yeah, definitely.
But Scavenzi is catching quickly with Rapid. But obviously Rapid's got nothing in front of him to break that air up. So right underneath the gearboxes, through to turn 1, 2, 3. So it's... And there they go, the gap's building up now, Scavenzi and Rapid. Oh, look at this lovely little save. This is what clean driving's all about, when you can get side by side with the wheels and just not touch. And look at that, Scavenzi's right underneath his gearbox, the nose is tickling the back end.
Yep.
Didn't sound good, that, did it? Sorry. Jack's moved down, then moved up. So he moved down to 5th, now he's back up to 4th. James up 2 places to get to P3.
Top 4 looking to pull a little bit of a gap as well by the looks of it.
Yeah, it's like, it's quite surprising to see Tom dropping off so soon. Oh, hello. He's making mistakes left and right. Hey, Tom, this is not like him.
Oh, a little snap of oversteer there from Rapid. So Screnzy's taking advantage of this.
Yes, and he's taking the lead. Jack's taking the fastest lap so far, and this time's going to go down. We know the lap time is not really relevant right at this moment, because we need to move to the end. That's when we're going to be focusing on it. So Scavenzi's now taking the lead. Now, Scavenzi's got the ability to open up temps in a few corners. He's got, look at it, it's half a second already. If he carries on this pace, by the time he gets round to the start finish straight, he'd be out of the DRS range.
Yep.
The Rapid needs to be on the ball right now. He's right, catching up, and James is kind of fluctuating right now. So the top 3 look quite set for 1, 2, 3. In what order will be quite interesting. And Jack there is looking to make sure he can upset the party as and when he can.
Yeah, definitely.
Tom's having I think Tom's just having a bit of an off race today. I don't think this is Tom's race really. He's normally so much better than this. This is not a Tom race. So that's what I'm feeling anyway.
Yeah. It's not. It seems to me that it's not the Tom that we've seen before.
Yeah, exactly. But this is like a little lead. His line going through that corner there, the sharp left-hander. is very different from a lot of the other drivers, and it seems a bit more. It's crazy pulled on the new fastest lap of a 1:18.9. This is the time that we're going to be expecting. He runs the DRS gap to the drivers behind, so which means that these drivers need to either hope Scorenzi makes a mistake or close that gap up, which it looks like there might be a bit of a gap. That gap has Rapid done enough to actually make. No, he hasn't done enough to get the DRS in this one. He needs to work hard again to try and get the DRS in the next checkpoint. This is like, it's quite interesting to see how that happens, but what we're going to have to do is going to have to look at our driver in P12, Joe Royal. Joe Royal, who he started at the back, 5 places up already. After the safety car, he is going to be battling through these. He's got Srivatsa in front of him, who I've got to say is quite a defensive driver, quite consistent on the defensive line, makes mistakes from time to time, so Joe Royal's got to make that time that perfectly right and get the move done. And it's looking like he's closing it in. He is a little bit quicker, but he hasn't got enough pace to get round him on this section. Maybe he might be able to get down. Oh, hello!
Going for a move. Hello.
Cheeky
Look at this.
little down the inside of that. Whoa.
Nice.
That was actually very done.
Nice.
Very brilliantly done there by Joe Royal. Absolutely beautiful. And now he's got Iceman Walker right in front of it, and he seems to be inching closer and closer. There we go. And the DRS is overtaking this. And here we are, side by side, into turn 1. And there's the move complete.
P10 for Joe. Wow.
P10, 2 places in a space of 2 corners, absolutely fantastic. And now he's got a bit of work to do to catch up with Mr. Ian Marshall in P9. Ian doing exactly what he should be doing and moving down the table.
Yeah. Oh, Spingy's made a move on Lee.
This is what I said before. Spingy has the ability to knock into these top 6 drivers, and he's shown that he can do it. He's got Tom right in front of him, and I'm sure if Tom's having a really off race, which it looks like he is, Spinzy's going to capitalise on this, and he could be facing a top 5 position.
Yeah.
It's now lap 7 of 36, and now let's see what the driver's tyre situation is. So everybody's on mediums and hards, apart from Srivatsa and Halsey, who are both on the soft tyres. 6 laps in, they'll be thinking they'll be coming in to change those tyres roughly about lap 10. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how that goes. So a few more laps to go, and then we'll see where
James
we are.
made a move on Rapid into turn 1.
And it's you know, these two. I love watching these two drivers race. So James and Rapid have been racing for years.
Yeah.
They know exactly what each other is like, and it's nice to see that we're going to have this kind of battle with these drivers, because Scorenzi now is 2.3 seconds ahead. Quite comfortable gap there, as long as he doesn't pick up a penalty. He could just coast this really to the end, or just open it up and get a free pit stop, because that's the ability he's got right now, is getting that free pit stop, and that free pit stop will give him so many options. But a medium hard race is a 1 stop, but I'd go for the 2 stop and go medium soft.
Yeah, I think I'd do the same.
Because like the mediums are really good around the circuit, really good. But it's about. So the drivers, I'm going to jump on board the Joe Boy, because he's managed to close this gap to Ian. That is a huge amount of gap he's closed. It was 1.4 seconds off him earlier, and now he's just less than 4 times, so 3 times now. He is closing, and he's on hard tyres.
Jack up to P3. Turn 1 going into Rapid.
Side by side, Joe Royal into P9, takes it from Ian. Absolutely epic from Joe Royal. Joe Royal carving his way through the field quite nicely. And we've got a 5-second penalty for Doran for speeding in the pit lane, and he has retired from the session. Maybe he's just not feeling it, and I can understand that sometimes. If you got if you get a bit of damage, sometimes it just makes your car undrivable because you can't get it repaired. If you've got floor damage or rear wing damage, you're not repairing it.
Jack up to P3 now as well after
Rapid's made a couple of mistakes.
what I'd say were virtually a full lap of battle in between Rapid and Jack.
Do you think Rapid's made do you think Rapid's made a few mistakes before the downfall?
I think the only mistake was that he didn't get was getting the little snap of oversteer coming out of the hairpin.
Yeah. So the extra driver that joined us late is Lil Beaver. Now Lil Beaver's a new driver. I'm still learning a lot more, but Lil Beaver, the way I'd rate Lil Beaver is more Iceman, Welsh Benjamin kind of level at the moment. He can make some good overtakes, but I need to see a bit more from him to really understand his true pace. Because look at that, he's just gone past Halsey there with
little bit of contact maybe between Mr. XL and his teammate. Not too sure.
Yeah, this seems like Mr. XL. So this brings up another safety car. Oh, so Joe, I forgot to do myself undrivable. So I was close. It was undrivable car because he doesn't normally quit a race for any other reason than he's probably driving, trying, and goes, well, I can't drive this. I'm going to be a big hazard to other drivers. And he did the honourable approach and gone, you know what, I'm going to make sure I don't ruin anybody else's race, I'm going to back out. Which is, for me, even though like the league hates people retiring from races for like those for not pay race and all that kind of thing, they don't like it. But it's one of those, for me, it's a sportsmanship kind of thing.
Yeah,
so
top four in the pits.
Yeah, you would jump in the pits right now. This is it's an ideal time. You can get hard. Might be able to get hard most of the way here. We'll see what
looks like virtually all the fields in there enough.
I don't think there's be many people who's going to stay out.
No.
Iceman Walker probably stayed out because he was thinking that he was going to get held up by his teammates. And
5-second penalty for Little Beaver.
So Iceman Walker now sitting in P2. Now, this is only because I think that he's seen his teammate in and he didn't want to be held up even longer than what he had to be. So, for the issue now is that he's gonna have to work hard to find the appropriate time to get into the pit.
Yeah.
So this also opens up the door now for James having a chance to battle with Scarenzi.
Yes, it does. It does actually.
So Dorana has basically confirmed my theory about the reason why he backed out. So here we go. I actually enjoy. I'm gonna say that I actually do love commentating now. I've kind of I've had the moments like I was up and down.
Yeah.
I lost my passion for it, stayed away. Curly brought me back, and I'm starting to get my passion again. And I think it's only because of you guys out there in the chat dropping in messages. I do really appreciate it. Feeling the love.
Feeling the love. Same thing.
I'm feeling the love, guys. It's great. Just don't get me upset, okay? Because I'm getting a bit emotional. So, right. You know what? What would be quite funny? I might get a bit of hate for this. What would be quite funny if Iceman Walker goes, you know what? I'm going to take out Scarenzi, spin him off to give his teammate T-Bob. Bit like what Bottas did at Hungary and took out half the field.
Yeah.
The Bottas him off the track, mate. Go on, take him out. I'm joking. Don't. I don't want Ellie. I don't want Ellie to basically hate me. I reckon she'd actually murder me from all the way over in America. America, fuck yeah. Oh, I'm actually trying to work out who I'm gonna. My top 3 prediction might have gone out the window a little bit because I'm watching Rapid. I'm actually quite worried about his driving at the moment. It's just not the rapper that we're used to. So James seems on
my top three's kind of changed as well.
So it was Scarenzi, Rapid, and James.
I'm gonna throw one out there.
But I had
if it don't happen or something, then it's commentator's curse. But Little Beaver's retired.
He's crashed. I think he lost it. So the safety car coming in. So like my original prediction was Scarenzi, Rapid, and Joe Royal. That was my top three that I had in my mind from the beginning. That's changed now to the point where it's going to be Scarenzi, James, and maybe Jack. Because Jack
I was going to say the exact same thing.
It seems that that's going to be the way it's going at the moment, because Rapid's not quite 100%. It's good, Ellie. If looks could kill. If looks could kill. Should be Medusa. So Scarenzi does get off. He did a leg pull away, which is actually worked really well for him, but Iceman Walker just hooking this up. It's a hard play. Oh, look at this!
What's going off here?
Oh, tight. Oh, a little bit touching on the wheels. Very delicate driving there from the Iceman. Iceman, you did a fantastic little touch between himself and Scarenzi in turn one. Don't think any drivers at fault for that. But the way Iceman Walker held that in and basically allowed his teammates to get past without anybody else getting past was quite good. Obviously, he lost a bit of pace there. Too rapid. It is only down to the tyres. I'm putting it down to tyres, nothing else.
Yeah.
His tyres are 13 laps old, or 12 laps old, should I say. And everybody else
Joe's up to P6.
Oh my goodness. This is, and he's got Jack, and Jack's not easy to pass.
No. But he's going to make it. Is he going to do?
He's going to do double
overtake.
Oh, that's very good driving. Very good
driving there from Jack.
Well done, sir. Well done. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely. I thought Joe Boyle was going to spin it off there. But this is where the racing comes in. Now I'm going to jump on board with James, because James seems to be closing in on Scarenzi. Could we have a battle for P1? Rapid, Joe Boyle, Jack, all battling out further down. But this could be our leadership battle here. It is just 4 attempts between them, up and down. Scarenzi needs to work hard to get that gap, but it's not going to be easy with James right behind. Joe Royal doesn't make light work of Jack, just made it look easy with it going into turn one, because Jack is still on the hound for him. Absolutely fantastic battling here between the two blue car drivers. But Joe Royal from P17 all the way up to P4, absolutely epic driving there for the first 14 laps.
Panda's pushing his way through as well up to P8 at the moment.
Panda's a yo-yo driver. He's up and down constantly. Came in a bit hot there, mate. Almost ran Weissman right from the rear. Almost. Gave him a little bit of a shock.
Or a little bit of...
And that sound that you heard from Kyra then, it was exactly the sound that Kyra that Iceman was making then.
Sorry, I'm just amazed at the camera view I've got at the moment.
Ooh, I love this camera. It's like kind of like it's like that corner camera when it's just above and you can see them side by side sliding past. It's a great view, absolutely fantastic. And I kind of like now I'm like a deer headlights right now because I don't know where to look.
Yeah, same here, mate.
So I'm jumping on board with Jack, because Jack's right behind Joe Royal. It's absolutely fantastic, and I really want to see it go back. Woo! James is closing in on Scarenzi. Is this going to be a P1 battle again? We'll come back to that in a moment, because it's only 7 attempts. Can he bring it down even closer? Because I want to see a start-finish straight battle between those two drivers and see whether James can get past him. As King 5 Panda has made it past Iceman Walker. And Spinsy's looking for the move. Does Spinsy get... Oh, no, it doesn't. Hangs off. going into the S-Bends now, sitting there in P9, looking for the P8 position, trying to get P8 back from Iceman Walker, sending him back down to where he belongs. Nice job, it's up 10 places.
Nice job, yeah.
So, could nice job Square make an upset and get onto the podium position, because his progression is pointing that way.
What? We've got, like I said, up and down the field, we've got battles going off everywhere and there's nowhere to look.
It's really tough because James is closing in quite quickly onto Scarenzi.
Yep.
He's got DRS and he's right off the gearbox now, so he's going to have DRS into the next DRS zone. And he's right there with Scarenzi, which is fantastic. It's great for us, not so great for Ellie, because Ellie would not want would want her partner to have an easy, cushy race.
Yes.
So, do you know what it makes me feel like?
Contact between Alili, yeah. But nothing major to sort of bring anything out. Like I'd say from 10th to sort of
everything behind.
Everything behind them. Everyone's just so close.
This is what we like. We like it when it's close to this, because one little mistake, you could lose 3 or 4 positions quite easily. Yeah. Mr. XL sitting in P12. This is somewhere that I think that he deserves a good finish. He deserves better than this. He's up 4 places, doing well, and I'm going to get off him because I don't want to cause an upset. Because I have a lot of respect for Mr. XL and I want to see him do well.
Yep.
So, look at this. Halsey there,
James.
side by side with Hartnell. Jay Hartnell managed to hold off Halsey. But like, now, Ian is basically sitting where I thought he would be racing anyway, back at P14.
Yep.
But in fairness, you can't really give any kind of disrespect to him, because it's a close battle and he's looking for the move on Ian. Not Ian, sorry, Iceman Walker. Ian and Iceman. Oh, there's 3-1! 3-1! And Savata round the outside of Ian. Just a little bit of a touch. Ian can't handle it well. He doesn't like getting touched, does he, Ian? This is probably why he hasn't been with a woman for such a long time. Ian doesn't like getting touched, unless you're a priest. Sorry, Ian, let your secrets out there. Yeah, Ian. I think Ian is Catholic. So, Iceman Walker, has he pitted?
Iceman Walker has.
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't.
No.
So what's he?
Iceman has not pitted yet.
Is he going for one stop? Is he going to push to go onto soft tyres? Is he going to go to lap 20? 22? He's going to have to go to lap 22.
I'd probably say lap 22.
He's going to have to go to lap 22 if he really wants to make anything out of those soft tyres.
Yeah.
I
thought James was looking for a move then. James kind of switched over just to pop his car in the mirror of Scrungy. But nothing happening yet. Still got Jack all over the rear of Joe as well. Jack's looking to go in and make a move.
Yeah, it's just
this. P3 for Jack.
Yeah, Jack's in P3, but then he's got Joe Royal sitting there as well. This is going to be a nice battle between these two, because I think Jack's going to be tough to get past and stay past. But Joe Royal's got ability, 13 places up. The only other driver that has actually matched him for that is Nice Job, who's up and down P7. And looking to close that gap down to Tom, who is, I really feel harsh with Tom and Rapid now, because both those drivers just don't seem to be comfortable on this circuit right now.
No.
But it's absolutely epic. I had a really good commentary on Saturday. Last week I had a good commentary with these guys. Oh, Jack screwed up there. That was all Jack's messing up there. He went really off. But somehow he's managed to stay close enough that he might get the RS in next point. But he's just opened the door for Joe Royal. Joe Royal now in the podium position. Are we going to see Joe Royal close this gap down to James?
Maybe.
Iceman Walker is in the pits. What's he going for?
I will let you know. Is set of soft tyres. for Iceman Walker.
He's going soft, isn't he?
Yes. He's going soft. He'll have to, what?
I'd say get 8 laps.
At least 8 laps in.
8 laps.
And then softs again.
Yeah. Oh, first time track limit penalty. Sorry guys, just couldn't get the words out then. I'm like in complete shock because this race is just taking me everywhere. Oh, he keeps. I think James is going to pick up a penalty soon. Between James and Rapid, I've seen James and Rapid really pushing turn 12 and 12-13 quite harshly. So we could be seeing penalties done for them.
So Scroungy only managed to break the DRS trap, but then obviously James got himself back into it.
Oh my goodness, Jack's managed to get right close to Joe Royal. Decides to back out a bit because he just knew the move wasn't going to be there for him on that that attempt. It's going to rain in the end. Is it? It's going to rain in the end.
Who's saying that?
I think Ellie's. It's going to rain in the end. No, we don't see. We don't see the forecast. We have no clue. We have no clue.
I'll tell you what, guys. Shall we say our favourite line that we always usually say?
What's that?
I know, obviously, there's like 16 laps to go, but well, can you remember what our?
No spoilers.
There you go.
No spoilers. To be honest, like in all fairness.
Well, to be honest, I couldn't be bothered if anything was mentioned about it now.
Dude, like, it's like I don't know. Like I remember when F1 2020 had environmental development, so you knew it was going to rain because you'd see clouds in the sky building.
Yes.
Whereas like this game doesn't. It will just be like that, and then all of a sudden the raindrops will stop falling, and the clouds will form dead quickly.
Yeah.
You don't see, like right now it's clear blue skies, a couple of little clouds. In 2020, if it was going to start to rain in a few laps, those clouds would stop building up by now.
Yeah, you'd know about it.
Yeah.
It'd get dark. With the 3 seconds.
Ellie's like, my bad. So, so are you saying it's going to rain at the end? If it's going to rain at the end, this is actually going to be like, quite like, okay, maybe this is why people have gone like. So actually, you know, I'm going to do. I don't normally do this, but I want to check. So pit stops. So right, we're gonna see who's like. So James has gone medium. Jack's gone medium. Do you know what? Scarenzi
Safety car, guys. Safety car, guys.
Oh, there's a safety car. Who died? No one.
Nobody.
I think it might have been contact. So safety car has come out. This is an opportunity for people to pit. 15 laps to go. Is anyone going to pit? Now, we're going to watch Scarenzi because, like, if it's going to rain at the end, people might not want to pit.
FROJ, he's got no wing.
Oh, Jay Hartnell.
Oh yeah, he got I think it was a collision penalty with Housley.
Oh, okay.
So that's why safety car's out.
So safety car's out. Okay. Now,
let's have a look.
Ellie's playing with our heads right now. So she's basically going, oh, it's going to rain in the end. No, she's going, my bad. Then maybe. So she's playing with our heads now. She's going, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. She's trying to play with it now.
Yeah. The only person to ask that would be to ask Sir Scranley. He's here now.
Yeah.
But then again, Scranley might not say anything. He might know the rule.
he might not. He might just your babe, just keep playing with the reds. It's funny.
Yeah,
it's funny. Just wind them up. Go on. That Scouse twat deserves every kind of like bit of banter going towards him. Sorry guys for the swearing, but yeah, I am. So just wind that Scouse up. Go on, do it, babe. Go on, wind them up. It's fair play. If you do, you do. It's all good. It's all fun games until someone cries.
Yeah.
No, normally it's Kyra that cries. But Ian's been crying into his pillow lately, so I'm so lonely.
Mate,
Sorry.
no. I'll take that on the chin, mate. I'd rather be lonely than with somebody else, than with somebody.
No, I'm talking about Ian. I'm talking about Ian right cuddling up to the pillow going, I'm so lonely. Oh. So, safety car, what, do you know, right, so, Scarenzi screwed up his last race he raced. He did a faux pas with pitting at the wrong time.
Alright, okay.
He did, but it was kind of weird, right? So, he stayed out when everybody pitted to get track position. Because if I remember rightly, he was third, then he got to first, and then it was like he just couldn't battle them off. But then at the end of the race, he ended up third anyway. So it was like it didn't make any difference really. But if he pitted, it might have been a different story altogether because he might have been able to get past the other drivers. But it was like it was mental. Like the guy's he's an enigma when it comes to racing. He's got the ability to race with the best of them. If he had a crew chief, someone, a pit manager, just someone to go, right, you know what, mate, this is the right time to pit, then it might just make his race strategy a little bit better. And that might be the only thing he needs to dominate.
See, that's the thing. That'd be.
Or is he doing this? Is he screwing up his pit strategy to make it a challenge for himself?
That could be another point.
He could be sitting there going, you know, this race is boring. I'm outclassing these by miles. All right, you know what? I'm going to stay on these hard tyres. Let them put their fresh mediums on, and I'm going to stay out. Because James has gone soft, and I don't think those softs are gonna. I don't think they're gonna last.
Not 13 laps.
No.
But with how things are going at the moment under the safety car, you never know. Safety car's already in.
This is really, really screwed up for a few people. That was very late.
That was late.
This is a different kettle of fish. He's waiting. Oh, you saw that! You are the table. Scarenzi, you timed that nicely. It was slightly off from everybody else. You know, I love it. You can tell he thinks about the dynamics. This is going to be tough. This is the tough part for him. He absolutely holds up well. He's got to keep going. Oh! Joe Royal went a bit too harsh there and ends up making contact with James, which is giving Rapid P3 and Jack P4. So Joe Royal down into P5. Scarenzi's already opened up a second gap. It's all going off here, guys.
It's all going off now.
Spinsy and Aaliyah Lee battling out there for P10. This is not right. Why are they down to P10? Oh, what there? Aaliyah Lee makes a double move past Spinsy. Is anyone got damage?
I'm going.
Sabat's gone round. Sabat's gone round. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, round, 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 round.
So that's.
Wow, this has been a very interesting lap, isn't it? And look at this helicopter view at the front. Absolutely beautiful. We could actually see James make an overtake.
Yeah, he's going for it now. He's going for it.
Oh, why would they change? Why would you change the camera angle? I had a helicopter view. That was going to be beautiful. Scarenzi trying his hardest to battle with James. James is a better tyre.
Rapid's coming.
A freeway battle.
Move by Rapid.
A freeway battle. Scarenzi loses 2 places before turn 1. It's not great news for Scarenzi, but we've got 12 laps to go, and anything can happen because we know these drivers have got all the ability in the world to battle. And Jack is into P3. Scarenzi getting swallowed like a scout skill on a night out.
Scarenzi's falling down big time.
Dropping quicker than a scout girl.
Yeah.
Sorry. If you don't know, Skills are dirty little slappers. Just letting you know. Oh, come on. You know, like, everybody should know. I'm a bit. I hate to admit that I've got like little
3
favourites.
second time penalty for Jack.
I was kind of expecting that to happen.
Yes.
Jack can't keep it in a guideline for Little Virgin.
But everyone that's behind Screnzy are now catching up. Screnzy.
So nice job starting over to P6. It's so right. What's going through Scorenzi's head now? What? Like, okay, if you were Scorenzi, what are you thinking now?
I'm either. Now, forgive me for saying this, but I'm either going to say he's expecting a late safety car, or something else has got to happen for potentially Screnzy to go into the pits and maybe change his tyres.
Right. So I'm thinking. I've just jumped into the race director dead quick. So people can see. So what I'm looking at, right, is James on medium, soft. Those soft tyres are going to struggle at the end. Okay.
Yes.
Rapid, medium, hard, medium. He's going to the end. Jack with softs. He's going to struggle. So that's 2 places that Scorenzi could make up for there. Joe Rowe won't need to come back in. Tom may have to come back in. Nice Job can stay out. Alili may have to go back in. Panda can stay out. So So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So he can make 4 places up by not having to pit again. But that's only going to get him to P5.
Yeah. Gaz, clouds. Right on board with somebody. Clouds.
See, there's clouds. Is there going to be rain? See, this is the progression was too quick. If you get me, from clear sky to clouds. And that if you look at the road, that is that's the damp road.
Yeah.
Colouring. So that's showing us right now.
Potentially there could be
rain. This is rain. This is rain in a matter of laps. So has Scorenzi stayed out?
Screnzy has stayed out. He's in P10.
Oh, rain!
Rain. It's started. It's here.
Thank you, Ellie, for telling us it's going to rain.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all going off. Scorenzi jumps in the pits now. Set up in intermediate. He'll be ready.
He will be. He's got to do something now. He has to do something now.
He has to get in the pits and get. He's going to stay up for one more lap.
He's staying one more lap.
Oh, you know what? It's really bugging me because I'll tell you what. Like, if he jumped in now, those intermediates will be ripe for the taking for the next lap.
James has lost 2 places to Rapid and Jack.
This is just so Rapid's found his form. He's found his form again, and now he's leading the race again. So Jack's up there with a P2. Jack, even though I hate to admit it, Jack does deserve to be battling for podiums. But those penalties, mate, that they've been picking up, it's going to send you back to where you belong. Joe Royal getting P2 at the end of this. It's epic.
Yeah.
It's epic on a new kind of level.
Yeah,
James,
driver, easily driver of the day.
No, you know what the thing is? Between him and Nice Job, the 2 Williams drivers starting at the back.
Yeah. And coming up top 3, top 5.
Imagine if we had 2 Williams on that podium at the end of this race. I will not pick a driver. I will just say, as a team, Williams would have just dominated. That has been an epic drive for both of them. Like, I do love somebody.
Rapids in. Rapids in, and James is in.
Scorenzi's in.
Scorenzi's in as well.
So this is going to be interesting.
What tyres are they going on?
It's intermediate. There's got to be intermediate.
Yeah, it's got to be now.
Right. So this is a transitional period now. We're going to have 6, 7 laps. Drivers having intermediates on. Now.
Yep.
The undercut is quite strong on this circuit due to the fact of how long that start-finish straight is. But are those intermediate tyres put on a lap too early? That's what we've got to think. So I'm going to stay on board with Rapid.
Yep, I'll keep an eye on this.
For this way, so like I'm going to stay on board with Rapid, waiting for Rapid to get round and see whether the pitting of Joe Royal and Jack, who are P1, P2 at the moment, if the intermediates were put on the right lap. Because if Rapid is managed to get a couple of seconds over Joe Royal, then we know they put it on the right. If Joe Royal managed to squeeze out in front of Rapid, we know they put it on a lap too early.
So out of the two Williams drivers, we are going to see Joe in, Jackson. Right, both Williams drivers are in.
So Nice Job's going to drop down a few laps. So the communication between the Williams drivers have fallen apart. One of those should have pitted last lap. So Rapid's now coming around in sector 3 now. He's coming through the stadium, coming through the last corner. Is he going to get out before Joe Royal gets out?
Let's have a look. Where's Joe? Joe's coming down the pit lane and out of the pits. Now DRS has been disabled.
Yeah.
Where's Rapid?
Rapid's coming up. He's coming up as so Joe Royal has got it. Joe Royal wasn't as he's got the advantage in a way.
Yeah.
Because he closed that gap down a little bit more than what it was. But Rapid's got track position, which is a big thing. Now, my eyes are going to be on Scarenzi, because here's what I believe. Scarenzi now with matching tyres to any other driver on that circuit today, he's the better driver right now.
Yeah.
So can Scarenzi pull it back, get himself back up to where he would be top 5? Would be great to see that from him. I imagine quite shocked that Nice Job is managed to stay in the top 5.
Yes, me too, yeah.
After that botch of a pit strategy between the two Williams drivers, I'm surprised that that's happened. It's absolutely, this race is absolutely epic. This is exactly what we want. We want to see a transition of weather. We love it. We do love it. We like seeing a safety car or two. We've had 3. The first one was useless. The second and third were actually quite good to have.
Yeah.
We like to see battles, and we've not been disappointed when it comes to battles. We've seen a lot of battles. We like to see an upset, which is with Scarenzi going down to P10 and now having to work his way back up. That's an upset, really, because he deserves to be back on for the top podium. Yeah. So, in my eyes, that's a bit of an upset. But, on the same line, it might give us an interesting few laps here for Scarenzi to battle his way through. Joe Royal does get past. So, Joe Royal takes P1 from Rapid. The guy is epically not good enough to actually battle. 16 places up. He will get EA Driver of the Day. He will get Commentator's Driver of the Day by the looks of it as well.
Yep.
Because it's not easy doing what he done. Especially with some of the drivers he had to get past. He got lucky, to be fair, with Scarenzi. Let's say that. Yeah. Scarenzi's bad tyre decisions is what made it easy for him to get past him. But it wasn't easy getting past Rapid. It wasn't easy getting past James or Jack. No. And now Nice Job he's got a bit of work to do. He's got to catch up with Jack. Jack's got a 3-second time penalty. So Nice Job only needs half a second to catch up. But it seems like Nice Job seems to be struggling a bit with the wet, really, compared to other drivers. But he's still closing that gap down slowly to Jack. So whether it's going to be, so Jack's going to be able to hold off Nice Job at the end, it's going to be remains to be seen, because there's 5 laps remaining and a lot of work to do for some of these drivers. Scarenzi now closing in on Lee. He's not close enough to make a move onto this corner. See, has Scarenzi ruined his own race by not pitting under the safety car? So, Ellie, give us a shout out, tell me what you think, what's going to happen. Where do you think Scarenzi's going to finish? We've got 5 laps to go. We do know he's a competent driver. but there's no DRS to give him any kind of advantage on that.
No.
So Savatsa's out. He's
Retired in the pits.
He's retired in the pit. Right, so where we're looking, I'd say Scarenzi is the guy that we're going to be focusing on a bit. But then Ali is right behind King Fi Panda. King Fi Panda is right behind. Oh! Oh no!
Oh!
What happened there? I didn't see who collided with him, but I see it. Ali battling with someone.
Panda, I think it was. No, no. I'm sure it was Panda. Yeah, it was Panda because Panda's in the pits now.
Panda's in the pits, but does Panda got front wing damage? I can't see. Oh, Panda's retired from session. Okay, so that was okay. It's a bit shocking, really, isn't it? Really, a bit pro.
Yeah, that were a bit strange. That.
I seen the incident happen, but like Matt was like, "Who's just colliding with each other?" I actually honestly first thought it was to do with the Ferrari.
Yeah.
Or the Alfa Romeo, because I've seen quite a bit of red. But then, like, it just wow.
It could have been. I don't know.
So yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting to see.
It is interesting.
But like, it's wow. And look, it's been that long. Ian's just finally overtaken his teammate. Just shows how far back he has been, mate. If he stood it up down there, like he's so far back, he's probably still in the sun when the sun was on the track. It's quite bizarre to see this many drivers retiring from a race.
Yes, it is.
We don't normally get this many.
No.
Ross Spencer getting taken out at turn 1. Shock. Duran, just undrivable. Lil Beaver had a few issues. Savatsa, again, a few issues. Ali getting taken out, and then King Fi Panda retiring in the pits due to that incident. So it's kind of like interesting to see. Savatsa, some ridiculous dive bombs today. Okay, I'll be honest, I've not seen them. So obviously, any dive bombs that you think are dangerous or unnecessary, send them into the stewards. The stewards have a look, and then that may even get passed up to me up at appeals, which I can't wait, because I've only had one appeal the whole season come back at me, and it was basically something I went, actually, you know what, the appeal is right to go in.
James has picked stuff up anyway.
Well, that's not really done anything for him, really, because the only person that could actually take that position off him would be Noise Job, and Noise Job is still quite a bit of a distance away.
Yes, he is. 3.2.
So Scarenzi now looking to get past that mare from driver. We do know Tom struggled with this race.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I don't think it's one of Tom's strongest races, but he's been competent enough to hold a top 6 position. But can he hold on to it for another 2 laps? It's going to be tough. So Joe Royal starting from near the back, getting now P1 with a very, very comfortable gap behind him.
Yep.
Rapid P2 had a very bad blip, and I think the only reason why he still got P2 is because Scarenzi can't do tyre strategies. Right, so what I'm going to do, right, Ellie, here's your homework, love, because I think you need to get working with Scarenzi and start working on his tyre strategies, because I want to see him battling for wins all the time. But it's something that he can't just stick to the same strategy all the time. He needs to work on it, he needs to develop it, because this is twice now he's lost the race down to a tyre strategy. And he's Scarenzi now. He's looking for the move on the Ferrari of Tom. Can he get him on this corner? No, I think he's going to hold it off. He may get him at turn 1. Let's see. He's very, very close to the right up at these gearbox. He's like sniffing the back end of that Ferrari.
Yeah.
It's like, when you're on an escalator and you've got that absolutely stunning girl in front of you, like, smell the perfume. That's what it's like. He's smelling that exhaust. Like, that sounds very creepy.
It does, doesn't it?
It does. It sounds very creepy.
Very creepy.
Very creepy.
I don't want to say anything how this is going to finish, but I think we might have to change
our top 3.
Our top 3.
Well, it's down to the fact that our top 3 will change because looking at the way it is now, it's just going to be Jack and James swap places.
Yep.
So Jack can still get a top 3 position if he's still got enough space. Nice job. It was getting very close to James right now.
Yeah, he is close. 8 attempts.
So if Nice Job gets top 3 position, that will be a top 3 that
that'll just get
it would be an unpredictable top 3.
That'll get a team should get
team of the day.
team of the day award.
Because we can't do driver of the day if both Williams drivers started at the back and got themselves on a podium.
We need to do
and
a team of the day.
Joe has cut the win. Rapid taking second. Jack and then James. Nice Job does get P3. He gets it. He gets it. Absolutely outstanding. So Jack so Nice Job P3. Jack P4. James P5. Tom P6. Managed to hold Scarenzi off right to the other P7. P8 for Spinsy, an absolute great race for Spinsy because every driver in front of him has been outstanding, so good performance for Spinsy there. Halsey P9, very good performance there. Well, anyway, P10. To be honest, I'm looking at these drivers going, thinking, actually, I can't argue. I can't argue with these positions because every single one of those drivers is like, we've got a lot of good drivers in here. Scarenzi screwed up for himself. That's the story of the day is that guy, that P7 guy.
I reckon, like we said before before the spots started coming in, if Scarenzi had pitted like a lap early.
Nah, if he pitted a lap early, he may have got an extra place.
Yeah.
It was the safety car. If he should have pitted for the third safety car, he should have pitted like everybody else.
Yeah. He should have done, yeah.
It's horrible to say that. Like Joe World taking the EA driver of the day. I'm actually going to give it to both of our Williams drivers because you can't take it away from Nice Job. Nice Job, absolutely done fantastic. Scarenzi would have won that race if it wasn't for his tyre strategy. That is the story of the day. And then Williams back to his front. A bit like Ian's lifestyle, really. That's it, back to front. Absolutely epic racing, guys. It's been one of my most enjoyable races to commentate on. I really, really have enjoyed it. Thanks to absolutely everybody who's jumped in and put a comment in because
definitely.
Absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to have a very, very, very quick rundown of positions. So Joe Roller takes the win. P2 Rapid, P3 Nice Job. There's our podium. Jack P4, James P5. We've got Tom in P6. Scarenzi with the fastest lap in P7. That fastest lap of an 18.9 started at the beginning. I thought we may have seen a battle for the fastest lap a little bit later on. Spinsy P8, Halsey P9, well in the way P10. Iceman Walker, in P11. Jay Hartnell P12. Mr. XL P13. Ian somehow P14. King 5 Panda, Alea Lace, Vatsa, Lil Beaver, Duran, and Welsh Benjamin all DNFing for different reasons. Absolutely epic race. Love the fact that things have got topsy-turvy at times. Yep. Not as many penalties as I thought we was going to have. But because usually we do see quite a few. Especially here with the S-bends and the going into the sector 3 tight corners. That's normally where we see it happen.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I will say this as well. For me to come back into the comms box and do comms with guys, wasn't expecting to see what we actually saw tonight. We had actually saw a great race like we always do.
yeah. It's well, I do think having someone in with the comms box with me does make this much better.
Yeah,
And this is probably one of the liveliest I've seen the chat as well, which is good. So yeah. So you know what? I'll tell you something, mate. We need to basically throw this out there, guys. We are more than welcome for people to jump in
yes,
to the comms box. After, if you're DNF, jump in, speak to us. It'd be quite good. You know, like if like even if Ellie decides, actually she could jump in the comms box while Scarenzi's racing. She can see it join us.
that'd be actually fun
So
as well.
yeah, she could put a headset on and let Scarenzi just focus on the race, and she could just chat to us and take the mic and cheer on Scarenzi. Be a little.
Yeah.
She might then be able to actually then work on his tire strategy as well. But like, I'm actually waiting.
That'd be good.
I'm waiting to see whether Ian joins us, but maybe not. So let's sum this race up. It's been a fantastic race at Mexico. Very, very bizarre ending.
Yeah.
Due to like some bizarre choices with Scarenzi's tire strategy, people making moves that they may not necessarily needed to make. Williams drivers getting back from the back of the grid to the front.
That's
a highlight of the season.
That is a highlight of the season.
Guys, so like remember, this is the last race where TC is allowed. So next week's going to be really interesting for those guys who've not actually practiced with no TC.
Yeah.
So I actually have a feeling, right, that we may see a couple of people bowing out.
It's week break next week, guys. So it'll be the week after.
Okay, week break. Oh no.
Yeah, we got a week break coming.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. I completely forgot about that. All right. So next week is week break, and then what's the track after that?
I couldn't tell you.
That's because you don't know how to read.
Yep, that's true.
I do love the fact that a lot of people can take a good joke on here, because if you couldn't, I'd quit.
Yeah, me too. So
we're doing Mexico,
Australia
on Valentine's Day. Wow,
and it's one shot qualifying as well.
Yeah, so I'll be honest, I don't think Scarenzi's going to be at that race because he'd be too busy making sure Ellie has a great Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So I guess we're going to miss on that. But yeah, Australia, Spain, Belgium, Monaco, Abu Dhabi.
Monaco. We'll see how Monaco goes.
Yeah, well, Monaco's going to be interesting.
Yes.
So, guys, I'm going to round this off because it's been an absolutely fantastic race to commentate on. I can't wait to see how Australia works out. The only positive thing about Australia is the fact that it's going to be a one-shot quali. That's the only interesting part of it.
Yeah.
Because Australia is such a boring circuit. But then it's good for commentators because every corner has a name. So
yeah, they do.
We can have a little chat about the corner names and how they got the corner names and that. But guys, just got a little reminder that WTFL is sponsored by Takeoff Photography for these memorable airborne photo shoots for any kind of events, even if it's just scenery photographs. So have a look for them, and JL Crafter for your unique, bespoke, handcrafted presents. Perfect for Valentine's Day in 2 weeks' time. So, guys, until next time, when we're going to be back on Valentine's Day At Australia, good night.
Good night.